Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Arslan and my registration number is 17 NDU 0102. And the topic of my presentation is the applications of robotics in textile. Here are the contents of my presentation. We will discuss one by one each. First of all, we will discuss introduction, industrial robots, application in textile industry, importance of robots, impacts of robotics, advantage and disadvantages of robotics, and at the last we will discuss conclusion. What is robotics? We can also give the meanings of industrial automation to robotics. Robots can do the work easily, consistently, precisely, repeatedly, and have high adaptability. Robots can work according to the instructions given by the software. Basic requirements of textile industry. Textile industry requires higher productivity in less time, also require good quality product. To achieve these qualities, we use artificial intelligence in robots and get above properties. Components of robots: actuator, sensor, computation object. Actuator. Actuators execute process according to information got from sensors. Number 2, sensors. Sensors sense the faults in the fabric or textile product and give feedback to robot, and then robot execute his work. Computation objects. To perform kinematics and dynamic operations, microcomputers are placed in the robots to do specific works. Types of industrial robots. Mechanical stop control robots. Mechanical stop control robots having screwdriver programming. If moved from one point to other point, they cannot be stopped in between of these 2 points. Number 2, servo controlled robots. Servo control robots, when moving from one point to another point, they can be stopped at any place in their path. Servo control robots have point-to-point programming. Number 3, continuous path control robots. These robots can move continuously from one point to another point and can be moved up, down, left and right. These robots having examples in welding, spray painting and performing operations along a moving conveyor. Application of robotics in textile. Robotics in knitting. In my point of view, robots can do all the works which are discussed in this slide, but I think there is no such an automation is working in the industry. And the points are: cone change at creel to handle cloth roller, needle changing, cam changing to feed yarn, socks packing and shaping, socks reversing process, gloves packing and shaping, handling cloth roller. Robots can do all the work discussed above. According to first picture, robots can also change cones at the creel with more speed than a man. In second picture, needle changing takes very much time, hence we can change also needles by robots accurately, rightly and precisely in a very less time than a human being. In next picture, robots can also take cloth roller after completion of it from machine to storeroom. Cams can also be changed by robots. If cams are changed by human person, there would be a probability or chances of changing the cams wrongly. Robots can change cams accurately and precisely in a very less time. In knitting industry, we can also feed the yarn in the knitting machine by a robot. At industry level, Many persons are giving shape to socks and gloves on wearing at wood or plastic molds and packing the socks and gloves. This require many persons. So we can do this work by robots. Sock reversing can also be done by robots in a very less time. Robotics in spinning. We can also move bales of cotton by robots from one place to another place. This requires first in and then out basis. It means that first the robots in the bale of cotton and then robots out the bale of cotton towards the processing. Yarn splicing at auto corner. As we notice, each time there is an end break or bobbin change, this join the yarn ends with the splice, which is virtually identical to the yarn. Latest automatic splicer arm act like a robot and it offers better opening to the yarn ends. The strength of elongation values of splice joins are almost always comparable, more than 90%, with those of yarn itself. We can also change the cans of sliver in the spinning by replacing the empty can of sliver with the fill can of sliver by rotating at the 120 degree. When the predetermined length of the cone is wound on it, it can change the full cone by empty cone by a robot. Auto doffing at ring frame. In doffing at ring frame, an empty copy of the yarn can also be changed with the full copy by the help of robots. Garment manufacturing. In garment manufacturing, robots can also do the packing of the fabric and can also fold the fabric. Automated sieving system. An automated sieving is also introduced by robots, consisting of two robots handling the fabric on the table in a similar manner as does a human operator during the sieving. As you are seeing the first picture, the sieving done by robot, and in the second picture the sieving process is done by a human. Saving robot according to design. These are multi-arm robot control having the standard names ZX9100 or SSA112 and having automatically a sieving process according to the design on loom and can easily weave high quality fabric. Robots can also iron and dry the fabric, and the working of these robots includes shape like a torso, and by placing the damp shirt, interior will automatically inflated with hot air. Puff up the shirts. 7 to 8 minutes are required to dry or iron the shirts. Switch on blow cool air. Yarn and fabric testing. If a testing is done by a human, there would be chances of error. Also, human can take more time. The robot can test a product in the less time, very accurately, precisely, and repeatedly than a human. The fabric edges are detected by the two infrared diffuse sensors in the robot. Compression test. Compression test is conducted by a circular head attached to the robot arm of the fabric sample is compressed at a predetermined strain rate, typically 0.02 mm per second, until a preset pressure limit is attained, as you are seeing in the picture. You are seeing the picture of fabric handling by a robot. Here you are seeing the robot handling the fabric. In this figure you are seeing embroidery done by a robot, because robot can done a embroidery very accurately than a human, and there is less chances of error in the embroidery. Robot folding. In this figure you are seeing robot welding. The picture is showing that a robot is folding and packing the textile product. Application of robotics automation in the textile industry provides so many benefits, like labor saving. We need less labor if we use robots in the industry, because robots can never tire and can work in every environment, just like complex environment, cold environment, or very harsh or hot environment. Reduce cycle time. By using the robots, cycle time of a test or a production cycle can be reduced by using robot. Improved product quality, because robots give very less error, so product quality is good. Improved safety. Robots does not require any safety. Increase productivity. By using robots, the time of production is reduced, and hence the productivity of textile products are increased. Increase in efficiency. Impact of robots on the textile industry. Why are the robots demand driven? Because robots have quick response to market or customer. Also have increased capability to consumer requirements, increased capability to react to the market changes. Why the robots are quality driven? Increase in the final product quality, lower risk of production rejects, and quality standardization. Intelligent, flexible, highly configurable manufacturing process. Increase in process efficiency, speed and reliability, reduce cost mainly for small batches. Integration of human and technical resources. Advantages and disadvantages of robotics. Advantages. Robotics and automation can in many situations increase productivity, safety, efficiency, quality and consistency, and also can work in a very critical or complex environment. Robots does not need lighting, air conditioning, much accurate than human, work consistently, tirelessly, and having very fast speed, and ignore the work. Disadvantages of robotics in textile. Robots are more costlier. Experts are required to maintain them. Threat to employment in population crowded country like India, Pakistan and Bangladesh. Conclusions. By using robots in the textile industry, production, marketing and profit rates can be increased at a peak level, but there would be a threat to the unemployment in the country. Robots are being used in textile today, and substantial developments are already being made. Since we operate in what may generally be described as a free enterprise economy, the future use of this new technology will develop as the economics of the each area of manufacturing dictates. Thank you, sir. Allah Hafiz.